Hey guys, Fnaf22 here with our video, and in today's video with Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin DLC coming in just a few weeks, I wanted to talk about some of the things I want to see in the Ruin DLC. So this is my Fnaf Security Breach Ruin DLC wish list. Now we're going to go over 10 things I want to see in the Ruin DLC. Now these are not going to be in any specific order except for the last one being the thing I want the most, and I'm not going to do this in the top 10 format. We're just going to do this in a normal video format. So let's start with the first thing, which is a Golden Freddy inclusion. Now, I was very upset when Trap came out in his ending, and we did not get to see Golden Freddy take down Trap once and for all. No, we saw the Blob do it. Now, I was really hoping Golden Freddy would have some kind of inclusion in Security Breach, and he didn't have any kind of inclusion with the Trap ending, and then for some reason, in the Princess Quest stuff, I really thought he would be in the Princess Quest ending, as Princess Quest, the girl from Princess Quest, was named Cassidy in the files, but it got changed. So we did not even get to see Golden Freddy at all in FNAF Security Breach, and I'm hoping we can see him in the Ruin DLC. Now my next thing is an inclusion of Glitchtrap. Now this one doesn't matter as much as we are getting FNAF Help Wanted later this year, I'm gonna guess, probably towards the end of this year. So we'll probably see Glitchtrap return in FNAF Help Wanted 2. But I would still like to see maybe some kind of teaser of Glitchtrap in the Ruin DLC. I was very upset when Glitchtrap had no part in the game, as you don't really get to see what happened to him at the end of Help Wanted. And instead we just get Trap in Security Breach with really no explanation of where Glitchtrap went. So I know we probably won't see him now that we are getting Help Wanted 2, but I would still like to see maybe some kind of little teaser of Glitchtrap at the end of the Ruin DLC. Now, the next thing might be very controversial for a lot of people, but the next thing I think we should do is kill off the Glamrock animatronics. Now, I know what a lot of people are saying. Oh, boo, whatever, you didn't like Security Breach, so you just want the animatronics to die. It's not true. I don't think the animatronics fit in any other game. Like, yes, the Blob, Sun and Moon, maybe even Trap can all survive for another game. Vanity, all of them can come back. But I think Glamrock Freddy, Monty, Roxy, and Glamrock Chica all need to die or get destroyed or dismantled or whatever in the Ruin DLC. We did see in the Ruin DLC teaser trailer a part of like Chica going through a compactor machine, so I think they will all get destroyed in the Ruin DLC, which is good because I don't think any of these characters need to survive, and I don't think any of them can fit into a future FNAF game unless we get another game like Ultimate Custom Night or FNAF World. So yes, those four main Glamrock animatronics do need to be killed off. Like, characters like the daycare attendant and Vanny can survive, but I think Freddy, Monty, Chica, and Roxy do need to be destroyed in the Ruin DLC. Next up, I'm going to make this one short and brief. We've got an inclusion of GGY. Now, if you guys don't know, GGY is one of the Fazbear stories that do connect to the games, and it says that GGY is the mystery, murderer. And pretty much people think that GGY is an abbreviation for Gregory. If you want to learn more about it, I'll put a video on screen that you can go see, because I don't really know much about GGYs. I don't really care for much of the books. So I just think we need some kind of inclusion in GGY. I think we will, because if you guys saw the Ruin teaser trailer, we are playing as a female character this time, and Gregory needs help. And I think when we go to save Gregory at the end, Gregory will reveal that he is the murderer and that he is GGY. And I think he's going to take out whoever this little girl is, or he's going to get taken out. So I think we will get some kind of inclusion of GGY in the Ruin DLC. But if you want to learn more about it, just go click the video that I showed on screen earlier. Go watch that video. And yeah, I think we need some kind of GGY inclusion in the Ruin DLC. Next up, I know this one probably won't happen. Hopefully it will. We have more non-friendly content. Now, I'm not saying that the Ruin DLC needs to be all gory and bloody and all disgusting. No, I want the Ruin DLC to go back to how original FNAF was. Nowadays, FNAF tends to target a friendly kid audience, which is never how FNAF was. FNAF was never made for kids. It's really stupid that they took out the knife out of Vanny, like her holding a knife with the Obey poster, just because they wanted to be more kid-friendly. Now, Vanny barely appears in the Security Breach game, which we'll talk about more later in this video. But I think we need to have less kid-friendly content. I think in the Ruin DLC it needs to be a lot more scarier, a lot more creepier. It does not have to be gory. I just think it needs to be a lot more scarier. And I think we need to see a better side of Vanny, which we'll talk about, like I said, later in this video. So yes, more non-friendly content. I don't know if this will happen in the Ruin DLC. It kind of looked like it might, but then again, it is Steel Wool Studios, so we are not sure how this will work, but I'm hoping for more non-friendly friendly content. Now next up, this is another thing that probably can't get fixed. It's less glitches. Now I'm not calling out Steelwool for this. I don't hate FNAF Security Breach because of the glitches. I hate it because of the story and the characters. I don't hate it because of the glitches. Well, it was a big frustration in my playthrough, but it's not the reason that I hate the game or anything like that. And I know it is hard to make a game. I'm not saying I could ever make a game like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, as it is a very big game with a lot of assets. But hopefully they can polish it better this time around, and the Ruin DLC will not be as glitchy and buggy as the original game was. If they need to take a longer time to let it get out, I think they should, and I do not think they should rush it just because FNAF fans need something. We are getting the FNAF movie later this year and FNAF Help Wanted, so if we need to wait for the Ruin DLC, I think they should just make us wait and not rush it out like they did with Security Breach. Going back on what I just said with the less glitches, my next thing is a better connecting story. Now, like I just said, I did not like FNAF Security Breach because of the story and how it didn't really make sense and the characters. And I think we just need more lore in the Ruin DLC. I hope the Ruin DLC kind of patches up all the holes we had in the original Security Breach story, and it makes the game overall make more sense, and it might make me even like the game a little bit more. I will never like the characters, most of them, but at least hopefully the story can be fixed in the Ruin DLC. Not very much to say about this section. I just want a better connecting story, and to make the story make more sense than it did in Security Breach. And obviously it needs to explain a lot more stuff that happens in Security Breach and why it's happening. So I just want a better connecting story for the Ruin DLC. Now moving on to the final 3 things I want for the Ruin DLC, starting things off with more inclusion of Vanny and the Blob. Now, first off, let's talk about Vanny. Vanny needs a lot more inclusion. Security Breach was supposed to be Vanny's game, and they ruined her. You literally see her maybe 2, 3 times, maybe 4 times throughout the whole game, even though she's the main boss. And she gets overshadowed by Glitchtrap, who only has one mission, one ending in the whole entire game. It's so stupid. Vanny needs to return in Security Breach Ruin, and I think she will at the end of the Security Breach Ruin teaser. We did see like this weird, corrupted, glitched out bunny at the very ending, and I think that could be Vanny or obviously Glamrock Bonnie. But we need Vanny to return for Ruin, and she needs to be better. They need to go back to her creepy origin of her like buying like weird stuff like in those FNAF AR emails and having the knife and being more creepy than how kid-friendly she was in Security Breach. Vanny needs a better representation in Ruin, and I hope that continues over to FNAF Help Wanted 2, as I think she needs to appear in both games and have her creepy origin brought back with a side of Glitchtrap, of course. And now let's talk about the Blob. The Blob only shows up in the one ending with Glitchtrap and is an amalgamation of multiple different animatronic pieces, and I would just like to learn more about him. I know we did get to learn a little bit about him through the like little voice audio things, talking about how he became, pulling out through all the other FNAF AR remnant things, blah blah blah. It's very confusing. I would just like to learn a lot more about the Blob. There's not as much to say about the Blob as there was Vanny, but I still think he needs to have a bigger role in the story, and I would like to see him return in FNAF Security Breach Ruin as either a full playable character where we get to, or not playable character, whoa, as a full character where we get to learn more story, or even just as a cameo. I would like to see the Blob return for the Ruin DLC. Next up, we have a Pirate Foxy cameo. Now, if you don't know, in FNAF Security Breach, there are posters everywhere for a new Pirate Foxy movie coming out, and I would really like to see Pirate Foxy return once again, even if he's just a cameo to get to a secret part of the Pizzaplex, or if he returns as a full-blown animatronic. I think it'd be really cool to have him come back, and maybe he's the reason that Roxy gets dismantled. Maybe he takes Roxy out, maybe he's just another threat, or maybe he's just a little cameo. Either way, I would love to see Pirate Foxy make a little inclusion into the FNAF Ruin Security Breach DLC. Now, the main thing I want for the Ruin DLC, and the main thing I think most people want, is a Glamrock Bonnie return. Now, I know we all want Glamrock Bonnie to return and save the day, and I know a lot of people are hoping that with this one, the main character gets to team up with Glamrock Chica, just how Gregory teamed up with Freddy, which is not the case, as we already saw in the teaser trailer that Chica was chasing around our character, and it looks like Chica gets dismantled pretty early on into the game anyways. So I think it'd be really cool if towards the later end of the game we get to see the return of Glamrock Bonnie, and he is our companion throughout this game, who helps our main character, the female character, survive and get past GGY and all these evil animatronics and Vanny and all that good stuff. Here is a really cool concept art of what a withered Glamrock Bonnie could look like that my girlfriend drew. By the way, if you want to go subscribe to her YouTube channel, honey_blossom_art. She should hopefully be making videos this summer, and she's going to make art videos, so make sure you definitely go subscribe to her YouTube channel. She did this amazing drawing of Withered Glamrock Bonnie. But I would love to see Glamrock Bonnie make his return, even if it's as an enemy or a friend. Either way, I think he needs to make his return, and I definitely think he needs to take out Monty. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will always be notified for when I drop another video. And let me know in the comments down below what your guys' wish list is for the Fnaf Security Breach Ruin DLC. Also, by the way, the giveaway is coming to an end very, very soon. The giveaway is going to end next month in July. During a video with me and the boys, we will announce the giveaway. There can be 2 winners, and it's to win the whole trilogy book set of the Silver Eyes, the Twisted Ones, and the Fourth Closet. So if you want to enter, all you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like on whatever video you're watching, and comment down below your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character and why. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces!